Jesus, what has happened? Hey Soxy Watchers, we're back in my room today. Unfortunately, there is no footage of us riding this week. We are actually having a sit down chat with you to let you know what's going to be happening in the next few months really. I thought it was about time to have a little sit down, a little chat and have a look through my dreaded dressage test for next week as well. Oh, I know one of these but not the other one, so that should be fun. Yeah, so I have ridden Sox this week. If you guys have been following our Facebook and Instagram, you will have seen that I was struggling a bit with him this week. I don't know quite what that was all about. I actually rode him today, I took him out on a hack, and maybe that was it, because we haven't been on a hack for a few days, and he does like going out on his hacks. So I took him out. And then we went in the school very briefly, just for a trot on each rein, did a 3-loop serpentine, because I like to make him do a serpentine to make sure that he will change the bend. It's all very well trotting a circle on one rein and then changing direction, you've got plenty of time to think about it. But then actually when you do a 3-loop serpentine, obviously you've got to keep changing the bend, haven't you? Which is one of our main problems. That's when we tend to lose consistency with our contact. And he was really good today. He is quite heavy on his left rein, so I like to think of Sox a bit like Zoolander. He is basically Zoolander. If anybody has ever watched the Zoolander film, you'll know that Derek cannot turn left.
When all he had to do was turn left.
Derek Zoolander knows how to strike a pose to the right, but not to the left. And Sox is very much the same. He can strike a very good pose to the right, but actually when I ask him to bend to the left, there is a lot of resistance. So we will be having our Cairo out at some stage soon. I know that she has actually in the last few months had a baby, so I do need to get in contact with her. And if she's not able to come out, I will probably be getting one of the ladies I know from the Isle of Wight to come out and have a look at him anyway, just because I know that she's very good at muscle manipulation, and actually that's what I think is just one of his main problems. He's a bit old, so you know, you've got to treat them as such, so don't push them too hard and make sure that you are taking into consideration that, you know, they're not always going to feel peachy keen. And it's the same with any horse. If you're working one day, you know, your horse could be going beautifully and you could think, oh my God, we've practiced. And that is exactly how I felt last week. Then, you know, you'll give them a couple of days off and think, well done, that was great. Then get back on and think, Jesus, what has happened? So don't lose heart if that does happen. It happens to me all the time and it does really make me go, oh my God. And then actually about 3 or 4 days later, Sox is like, it's cool, I was just having a bad day. So just remember that, like, horses have bad days too. I do forget this as well, so just keep that in your head. We have got a dressage this Thursday. So this Thursday we're just doing 2 prelims, we're doing it at the same venue as we did last time, we're just sticking to the BDs at the moment, just because they're on a Thursday and it always works Sunday daytimes, because dressage is always on a Sunday, it's so annoying, but the BDs are always on a Thursday at the moment, so we've been clocking ourselves in for those. So I believe this Thursday, what are we on? We are on preliminary 15 and preliminary prelim 19. So yeah, that should be good. We did 15 last time. We have done 19 before. They're both long arenas, which is good. Yeah, I have more time to think about stuff, I suppose. Yeah. They're actually not, well, if I look at these, actually, there's quite a lot of, Oh no, it's all right. There's quite a lot of circles, so that's good. Like, I like circles. What I don't like is like really like basic tests that just have a lot of like trot round the outside of the arena, change direction, trot round the outside of the arena, because actually the most difficult thing is trotting around the outside of the arena. If you've got loads of turns and things like that, it's so much easier because obviously you're adding in bend, but whereas you're going down a straight line, that's actually where we struggle a bit, and I actually have to think quite hard on these straight lines, and then I usually end up forgetting where I'm going. So obviously if I'm going down the long side, usually on the left rein with socks, I have to think in my head shoulder in, but not do it. I have to think it that way, just in order to get him to ride straight and ride soft and straight, because he will quite happily go down that long side with his head in the air looking like a giraffe and the whole body completely disconnected, and then he'll just join up a bit for the corner. But that looks much worse actually in a dressage test. There's no consistency there. You know, we could do a corner beautifully and then do the long side absolutely horrifically. So yeah, I much prefer having circles and turns and transitions and things like that. So the more interesting, the better. If anyone has any tips or tricks that they know for trying to keep your horse nice and soft and relaxed going down on straight lines, our centre lines are looking much better than they ever were, although having said that, actually getting into a dressage test, it is slightly different. Obviously when we're doing our centre lines at home, much better, but actually when I get him into the indoor arena, he kind of goes, oh my god, this is different, this is so different, so we're working on that. But yeah, great. So, but that was basically it. I just wanted to check in. I didn't get any footage of us riding this week, and I just thought that it'd be good to just check in and let you know what's going on with us, and hopefully we will have some footage of our dressage this week. I don't think we'll have footage of much else. Got some other not so nice bits happening this week. I might reveal in time, but yeah, so we're looking forward to our dressage, but yeah, some other not quite so good stuff happening this week, so it's going to be a bit of a mixed emotion, so hoping that I can really hold it all together. We are actually having a lesson with Carla, but we can only book her in on Wednesday evening. So yeah, so we've got dressage on the Thursday, and then we've got a lesson like not even 24 hours before, so that should be fun, because if that goes really wrong, I am going to not be in the right frame of mind to do dressage the next day, so that's going to be great. Really looking forward to that. Mindset. You got this. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. If you have enjoyed any of our videos, please give us a like, give us a subscribe, and let us know in the comments below what you'd like to see from us. Week by week, I just go on kind of what I'm doing and what I'm getting up to. If there is something you'd like to see from us, then please, by all means, comment below. If you want to see socks do something different, or you want me to do something different with socks, please just let me know and I will be more than happy to. Anyway, Socksy Watchers, we'll see you next week.
What do you mean?
I'm not an ambiturner.
It's a problem I had since I was a baby.
I can't turn left.
Derek, that's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who can't turn... I mean, there have got to be some people out there just like you who can't turn left.